I think that Friedrich Merz, the lead candidate of the Christian Democrats, is going to win. Everything else would be a massive surprise. I think it's good to look at the polls that have been very, very stable for months and months and months and months. And they predict a very strong result of the Christian Democrats, the current opposition. They are probably going to have around 30%, which is a lot in Germany's political landscape of today. They will probably win between 8 and 10 points compared to the last election. I think there is nothing to suggest that on election night we're going to see a different result for the Christian Democrats. So I believe that these polls from many, many institutes and institutions are correct and reflect correctly the opinion and the voting intentions of the German people. That's why I think that Friedrich Merz, the lead candidate of the Christian Democrats, is going to win. Everything else would be a massive surprise. Well, I think next to Friedrich Merz, it's actually the Green Party and the Left Party that have the vibes. They seem to be betting on a last-minute push by their voters, by their constituents. If you see Green and Left politicians on TV, they are very confident that they will be stronger than the polls have been predicting so far. And I think especially the Greens, because they are a much bigger party than the left, they feel that there's something in the air, that they will score an amazing results and maybe end up ahead of the Social Democrats, which would be another big surprise. If we think that Friedrich Merz and the Christian Democrats win, then the next question is, of course, what are his options? And I think there are mainly two very likely options. One is a so-called Deutschland coalition, a Germany coalition, because in Germany people like to play with colors when referring to parties. So the German flag is black, red, and yellow, which are the colors of the Christian Democrats, the Social Democrats, and the Liberals. The Liberals, it's not yet certain whether they will manage to get into parliament at all. It would be a dream coalition for the Christian Democrats, for Friedrich Merz, to have that Germany coalition, because then he wouldn't need to deal with the Greens. And that is the second option. In Germany, it's referred to as the Kenya coalition. Looking at the Kenyan national flag, we see three colors: black, red, and green. And this is another very likely outcome of the election, that Merz will have to deal with the outgoing government parties, the Social Democrats and the Greens, to form a coalition government, which will be a tough call, because ideologically and politically, especially the CDU, the Christian Democrats, and the Greens are miles apart. It's going to be a very tough negotiating time, and Merz himself has suggested that this may last several months. These are the two most likely outcomes, the most likely options. And honestly, I don't see any other option. The Christian Democrats have excluded categorically any coalition with the far-right Alternative for Germany, the AfD, and I think they're going to stick to it. So that's what we can expect.